Good day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be looking at how to create these assets and how to create these cosmic assets also, and at the end we are going to use them, and for this we are going to use them to create this landing page I just made for this particular tutorial. So let's get started. So I first saw this on the Apple Store, and I saw this Durex also use this style on their products, and I actually got them so I could try my hands on them. So the one I created, I'm going to be keeping it close so I don't waste time getting the exact colors I used. So first of all, let us get an ellipse. So let's get an ellipse and give it let's say a width of 500. Yeah, the first color we're going to be using more like lilac kind of. Yeah, I'm going to be using lilac kind of. My frame color is it's maybe too dark. Okay, then we're gonna use the second. We're going to duplicate and take another one. Let's copy this linear property. You could actually transfer color property. Just copy and paste it, and yeah, so I'm going to reduce it. Then let's duplicate again. Let's go for the next one. So I'll combine two colors. So let's just drop it here. I'm going to take out the second one, and I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to reduce this. Then the final color has to be the color of the background. The final color has to be the color of the background. So let's increase this guy here. Let's increase this guy here, and increase this one also, because the color difference is just going to be like small. It's not going to be that noticeable. So let's give this the color of our background. Let's make it solid and give it the color of our background, and centralize it. So we have four ellipses here. Let me hide this first. I need to make sure that this one here is appropriate. Can't really tell the difference between it and the other one, but yeah. So let's add layer blur on this before we do layer blur. Let's increase the blurriness of this, and let's bring back this. So to give it that illusion, when working on anything 3D or creating any special effects in Figma, you'll be using a lot of the you're going to be using the effects panel a lot, because that's where the special stuffs are. So we're going to increase the layer blur of this. You could see that some things are already changing. Then we're going to apply layer blur to the other ellipse too, but they are not going to be as much as the first. We'll just leave them at 4, something basic. Then we're going to add an ellipse to layer blur too, I mean. So this one we're going to give it a layer blur of 2, because we don't want it shouty, we don't want it too sharp, we don't want it too shouty, we just want it to be there. You understand? We just want it to be there, we don't want it too much. So already you could tell that there is already something going on around, and if we increase the layer blur of this, it's going to make it look, you know, a little bit more like a lot is going on, and this is just more like a whole, because it shares the same color of the background. So yeah, this is how you achieve something like this. So for the next part of it, we're going to be adding some glowy stuffs to it, and to get that done, we're going to add one glow on this quarter, add another glow here. So let's do that. Let's take 1, take it 2, then here. You just have to master your pen tool if you want to really get into creating custom assets for your projects. You just have to master the pen tool a lot, because you're going to be using it very well. So to actually curve the pen tool, to actually curve lines, you have to hold Control on your PC, then drag. That is when you are dealing with the edges. If you do that at if you do that at a corner like this, it's going to actually destroy it. It's not going to be so cool like that. So you don't want to really do that. Just leave it as it is. So yeah, let's fill this up. Yes, let's fill it up, then remove the stroke. So what we want to do now is to give it a bluish glow. Let's steal color from here. That's why we brought these guys to save us time. So let's steal color from here and then place it here. Yes, as usual, let's give it layer blur, but this time we're going to take the blur to the extreme until it looks as if it wants to disappear. That's exactly what we want here. So yeah, we're going to give it this this kind of vibe. So we need to control the glow. We need to control the glow. We don't want it too out there. We just want it around to just keep that illusion alive. Okay, yeah, there's something going on here. Might as well want to reduce it a little bit. Then let's duplicate this. Let's duplicate it. I don't really have time to draw, so I just duplicate it and you know, spin it around. Spin it around. Don't be wasting time on this. And we're going to reduce the opacity. So I use 74 here. Let's just make it 75. Round figure picture. So round figure shape. So yeah, give it as 75. Right. Then the next we want to do is create another glow, but this time this glow that we want to create is a really shiny one, like the white one that is going to stand out at the edges of it. So hold Control, bend it, tap here, increase it, you know, give it a feel, then bring it here. So let's drag it and bring it here, here, you know. Sometimes you might want to add extra nodes, because once you take your mouse, it gives you an option to add an extra node. So me have added like 2 extra nodes so that I could, you know, spread it out. And I'm going to close them up and bend it here a little bit more. So I've added one here. It's not really looking like it. Why? Because we have not added our special effect. So let's go and add our special effects, layer blur. Yeah, so we're going to increase the layer blur a little bit. We don't want it to, you know, give out brilliance like this bigger one. We just want it to be there. Yeah, something like this. We don't want it to outside. And one technique you're going to learn now is lighting, kind of like you want to create light. So this one is going to be our glow, but we want it to really shine. We have to add one. We have to add one that is going to make it look as if there is actually like light within it that is making it like give us that brilliance. So let's add a smaller one with a weaker. I'm going to add a smaller one with a weaker layer blur. So I'm going to just add layer blur here. So looking at it now, you could actually see that it's shining a lot. So you could actually reduce the layer blur. Just give it a layer blur of maybe 2. It's going to give it, let's increase it to 3 because we want it to blend. Yeah, we want it to blend. And let's increase the layer blur of the bigger one. If you duplicate the bigger one, it's going to somewhat cover up. So duplicating it, let's reduce the duplication. Let's go back. And I don't want it so much out there. So I've created like one at the side, and I will just group them and duplicate. Then let's go and flip it here. Let's just flip it here. Let's put it somewhere on the edge here. I still feel we should make this guy 4. So just let it blend and disappear within. Okay, great. I think we're close to the end. I would like to duplicate this guy and then reduce it. Just reduce it. Yeah, duplicating and reduce it. So to give more like a starting point, kinda. Get my point. Then reduce it. Let it blend in with the first one we already made. Let it just blend in. Let's drag this guy here, smoothing it out. As it is now, I have to increase the layer blur because when you reduce it, the layer blur becomes stronger. You increase the layer blur and reduce opacity a little bit. I have to reduce it again. Just want to create more like a kind of illusion. Bring this one downwards. This one downwards. Track. So, we're already towards the end, and I already created a tutorial. I think I did that in the first video I made. So let's just create a star. Let's just create stars. Shrink it a little bit. Let's give it a rounded corner of 1. So to create our star, we need to create the light and the radiance. So let's duplicate and reduce. So the smaller one is going to be our light, the outer one is going to be the bigger one is going to be our radius. So let's give the bigger one a blot. Yay! As you can see, now we have a star. So let's give the smaller one a blur also, but the blur is going to be 1. We don't want it so sharp, but we don't want it so out there too. So yeah, we have our star auto layouts both, and we shrink it. Let's just duplicate and actually got that out. You might just fine tune some things, but you already get the idea. That's the most important part of this work. So let's go to some harder stuff. As it goes up, it gets harder. So let's do this. Alright, so let's get on with this one. So we're gonna take the original image, grab your pen tool, and let's start tracing it out. So this one here, we drag. We'll just come back to make major adjustments. Just make major adjustments. So it's here also and drag. Very much later. Let's just take them, place one here, then another one here, then another one here, another one here. Let's just place them, then here. Let's drop it here, then here. So hold your control key to bend the edges. Either you click and drag or you just take it straight, then hold your control key and then bend the edges. And bend the edges, bend it, bend them up. This one we're just going to be rounding the corners to achieve that. Then we're gonna drag it. So let's just bend this edge here. Then I think here also gonna bend it and then use these handles to make it more accurate. Make it more accurate. Then we're going to smoothen this corner for more accuracy. Yeah, we're getting there. Bend this edge properly. We'll use this handle to align this part. Yeah, this is how to align this part also. So basically we are almost done. Let's just there are a lot of pointed edges that needs to be smoothened out so that we don't have them so much pointed. Let's just smoothen them out a little bit. All the edges. No, that side needs to be sharp. Let's smoothen this one out also. I believe we're done. Then let's take it here and let's fill it up. So the first color we're going to be taking is lemon here, because we want to achieve this. We're going to take lemon, then gradient it with white. So let's steal some color. Yeah, now I've stolen this color, and what we're going to do next, let's round this corner. Let's give it maybe 2 or maybe 3. Yeah, 3 is good. Let's take this. Oh, my bad. Let's take out the stroke. Let's take out the stroke. Let's increase this baddie guy. Yeah. Let's take out the stroke. And okay. I don't know. I think 2. Let the mouse be a little bit pointed. Then we're going to duplicate this, and let's lock the one at the bottom. Then give this one a different color so that we could see it clearly. Let's just use purple for now, even though purple is not the color we're going to be using. So what we're going to be doing now is reducing this guy a little bit, you know, because we're about to create some illusions, and we just want it to show a little bit of the lemon color. So just reduce it a little bit and reduce it. I might just speed this up so you're aware of that, so I don't waste time on this here. So just gonna be, you know, exposing it. So now we've exposed it. If I take this guy down a little bit, you could actually see the lemon color. And let me release it because I want to make the lemon shout. So I'm gonna take the lemon a little bit higher so that I can increase the saturation. And if I add a layer blur to this purple here, you could actually see the illusion. Can you see that? Yeah, makes sense. Let's take it back to 0. So the color we want to use in it now is yeah, let's steal this color, but we're just trying to make it look as it is here. So we're gonna take it here, I'm gonna bring it a little bit here, then yeah, hopefully. So let's just add layer blur now so that we could be like, you know, adjusting it quite later on. Maybe 6 is good. Then let's add layer blur to this one also. Let's see, 4 is too much. Let's give it 2 because we want it to look sharp, but at the same time we're not too blurry. Now what we want to do is this way it gets a little bit tricky, because you might maybe want to duplicate again, maybe to black and to blue. But what I want to do now is let's digest this image. First of all, we are having blue with a little gradient of maybe let's say purple, and then here we are having orange kind of with a little gradient of you know, red somehow. You know, the purple is still, this color is still there. Then we're even having like a little bit of purple here, you know. Then the black is not so black all through. We're still having blue, we're having blue here, we're having black here, we're having blue here, you understand? So what I want to do now is let's break it down into compartments. You get, let's just break it down. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do now. I just want to break it down, so just stay with me and believe that I'm going to take you to your destination. So first of all, I want to start with this wing. And I'm going to lay this one here. I'm going to hold my control and bend it. I'm going to bend it towards here. Then I'm going to take here do I want to take it this way? Okay, I'm gonna take it here, then I'm gonna hit it here, I'm gonna hit it here, then I'm gonna bend it, maybe let me just cancel, should I? No, let me just leave it that way. So I'm gonna bend it here, then I'm gonna stretch this one, I'm gonna stretch this one here, I'm gonna bend it here. Let's believe we know where we're going. So yeah, gonna bend it here like this. I'm just gonna keep it here. You know, use the handles to adjust it. Then I'm going to give it a color. Now let's go and steal a color. The color we're going to be stealing right now is this. But we want to make it more shiny. So let's just keep it here. Then a little bit of, I think, purple, a little bit of purplish blue. Then it's gonna add gradient to it. Let's just make this one visible. Then this gradient, I'm gonna move it a little bit more purplish. You could actually like alter your colors. You must not use the color I've used because I would actually want to see your own version, like your variation of colors. It's not like it's our original. So yeah. Let's add layer blur to it. Let's add layer blur to it. Layer blur to it. Let's give it 6. Let's see. It might not actually be looking like it right now, but trust me, we're getting there. Surely want to alter this blue color. It's not given the way I expect it to. I want to steal color from here. Let me see what's here. Let me see. There. I want to make it lighter. What's here? Take it out. Let me mix it with maybe yellow. Ooh, it's giving a little bit. So let's just, take this one up. Gradually, everything would make sense. So for the meantime, let's just be doing our village thing first. Well, anyway, so I think we are almost there. I want to duplicate this guy. The one at the bottom, I want to change it because I want to, add some other colors like let's say orange here, and what are we gonna add here? Let me see what I'm stealing. Okay, maybe a little bit of reddish orange also here. So I'm going to lock it, and I'm going to open the one at the top. Then I'm going to expose it. This one at the top, I'm going to expose it a little bit. I'm going to expose it a little bit so that it can show what we're hiding underneath it. Just a little bit of exposure, and a little bit here. And I'm going to lock it, open the one at the bottom, then reduce it a little bit because I don't want it to be too obvious. Let's just lock and open, and it takes quite a lot to illustrate. That's why illustrations are not cheap sometimes. Yep. So our lemon, let's add a gradient to it. I want to mix it with white. I know you might wonder why, but I want it to go white when it's here. So let's drag it and make it white. And you're going to see how much it's going to be shining at this end and how it's going to look lemonish at this other end. So yeah, let's increase the saturation of lemon. This is how many? 4. Let's give it 6. Layer blur for this. The lemon has a layer blur of 2. That's fine. So finally, let's use black to coat it. I don't know, for some reason I feel this blue. Just want to put it here, but the color does not really matter. So now let's put in this black. Let's put in this black. So now we're gonna bring in black. Which color is this? Why is the layer blur so high? Let's take it down a little bit. So this is yeah, so basically we're already at the end of it, so it's time to add black to it. So this let's say place it here, we drag because we want it wants a little bit of the red here to show. Then we go again. Should we take it to this edge, or they should have their independent? Let's just make the okay. What I want now is to achieve this edge here without any form of constraint. So I'm gonna drag it here. I'm gonna drag this one here. Kind of. Okay. Let's drag this one here. And drag this one here. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. So let's fill it up. Take this one out and fill it with black. My bad. I think I need to add just something to help me manage. Something to help me manage this edge. Then bring this guy out a little bit. Then bring this black out here. So yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna speed this up, but just know that I'm just trying to adjust it, and once you get your desired adjustments done, then you could just fire away. Just fire away. Yeah. So I'm trying to just adjust these lines. Adjust this guy too. It's not necessarily doing too much. And, increasing the blur. Now we're going to add layer blur, as we have already done. Yeah, we're going to add layer blur to it. A layer blur of 6 will be good. A layer blur of 6 will be good. Yeah, we're just gonna cover it up. I'm going to duplicate this. Let me try to round this corner up. I'm going to duplicate this. That is the hand. I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to drag one backwards. Yeah, I'm going to drag one backwards. I'm going to drag one backwards. Then the one at the downside, I'm going to increase the layer blur of it. While the one at the top, I'm going to leave the layer blur to 6. The one at the top, I'm going to, because it's stronger, it's not so blurry, so I'm going to just use it to cover a major part of it, while the one at the downside will be doing the illusionary work for us. Yeah, so we got one hand done. Just gonna take this guy into the backwards thing. Then so yeah. So let's cover the other parts of the work. Mommy, I dey record something now. Una dey talk for inside. Hey, why you dey find am? No know where you dey. So we're going to blur the one at the bottom. Just going to blur the one at the bottom. Increase the layer blur. Yep. Going to blur the one at the bottom. Then let's increase the layer blur for this. And then let's duplicate. So let's pad the other way. So let's get here. Alright, let's complete neck. So so far so good. We are almost, it needs some fine tuning, but during your spare time you could try it out and fine tune yours the way you want it. But it's not just about this bird, it's about the principles that we observed while getting this done. It's about the design style and how we actually achieved this. So so far so good. One thing you just need to remember is the layer blur, because I used like 3 layers of this wing. They are like 3, 1, 2, 3. The one at the bottom, the layer blur is quite high, it's about 16. The one at the second position has 12, while the one at the top has like a layer blur of 2. I'm going to make it 3 because the one at the top is going to give it that vivid look. The one at the bottom is going to help us with the illusion. The one at the middle is going to be supporting the both of them. So that's how we actually achieved this. And as you can see, now we are here. If we take this, oops, there are lots of locked layers here. Yeah. Now we just have to increase the layer blur of some vital parts, and I think honestly think we're done well. I just need to duplicate this one, then shift one of them backwards, kinda, and increase the layer blur for it. I just want it to blend more. I just want it to blend more into the work. I don't want it to be having some form of you know, so yeah. I just know that we could, you know, replicate and do better, because it's the same style I used for this, and I'm just eating them bit by bit. So now let's just go straight to, you know, let's just group them up and go straight to creating this big circle here. I'm gonna be using an ellipse of 500. An ellipse of 500, but just going to take, I need a shouting lemon. Let's send it back. Then the next one, orange, we're going to duplicate and shrink it, and let's go for orange color. Linear, is it red? I'm going to be needing an orange color. Let's want it to be sharp. We're going to be playing with gradients here also, so just want it to, you know, stay. Then the next color, we'll be needing a gradient for this next part, gradient of blue and purple. So still one from here with blue and kind of like that. Still one from here. Yeah. Could actually use this and place it here. Just going to alter the color of this. So yeah, yep. So let's drag this one. Just tilt it and can work on how you want yours to be, and it's gonna turn out like that. But you could use it for landing page, so I'm just gonna like speed that up. I'm going to use it this way instead. Yeah, I'm gonna use it this way instead. So So we're going to be using the Swift. We're going to be using the Swift. So here it says about Swift package. I got this write up from their website. So I just created mine out of the Swift challenge I saw, and took some piece off and just created a random logo. And say get the best framework and APIs from So let's drop our own Swift. Let's copy and drop it here. So we're going to be stealing. Let's use color from our. Let's use our background color so it blends, nothing looking too weird. Yeah. So now we have that. So let's make it big. Let's expand it. Let's make it big. And then centralize it. So, yep, let's get this copy. I just got the idea of the landing page. Let's get it up. I would like to reduce this lemon. I don't want to take too much attention away from the original text. So I'm just going to all right, the last but not least. All right, last one is recreating this. This should be like the easiest because we're just going to be playing with lights and shadows, and that's something you need to know about 3D. Something to be called 3D, meaning it's seen on a three-dimensional shape, and you could barely tell three-dimensional shapes without lights. Like you need lights, so I'm going to be doing that. So bring in so let's give it a background. Let's steal this background here. So the first thing we want to first create a background before bringing the assets based on what we are seeing here. So the first thing, let's take an ellipse and then spread it wide enough, and let's steal the color. Let's make ours sharper. Then, as usual, layer blur. Let's increase the blur to, let's say, 300. Scale 400. Okay, that looks more like it. So let's duplicate it. Hold alternate and drag to help you duplicate it. So let's steal another one here and let's send this one to the back. Then let's duplicate again, then reduce it this time, take it to the front, and then choose the whiter one and increase the blur. So we're getting there. Then one more at this edge. This one is small whitish. Let's reduce the opacity. Let's drag this guy down and even reduce it a little bit. Then increase the layer more. Let's do it 400. Yeah. So let's create our lights. So when it comes to 3D, you need to know your source of light, because every object here is having shadows and having light with respect to where the light is coming from. So this is where the light is coming from. So let's create our ellipse. So let's say this is our light. This is the cosmic light. Let's give it a color. Stick it here. Then duplicate. Let's duplicate it, expand it, then give it a darker color. Then let's add layer blur to it. So when we add layer blur to it, let's take it back. Let's take it behind this. Let's give it a layer blur of, let's say, 200. Alright, that's too much. That's too much. Let's give it 100. Okay, then we're going to give this a layer blur of, let's say, 50. Yeah, 50. Both are of like different color because we want one to shine brighter while the other one will stand out. So we're going to duplicate again. Then this last one, we're going to make it bigger and a little more saturated. I think that's the word. Yeah, then increase the layer blur of this one. Let's say 200. Literally. So our first object. Let's just pick anyone, increase it maybe a little bit. So what we want to do now, this is not work. So what we want to do, let's just steal from this one. Let's copy. So linear, let's just let's steal this color property. Oops. Let's steal this color property and paste it here. So yeah, we use this to create the illusion. So now let us tell our viewers where the light is coming from. So we'll be needing inner shadows for this. So we're going to be using two. One is to tell where the shadow is falling on, where the shadow is, and to make it look real, we'll have to smoothen it up. Then we'll have to add another inner shadow. Then then we're going to use the other way around. But this time we have to give that shadow look a lighter look. Yeah, we'll have to give it the color of our lights and increase it. Let's reduce the opacity a little bit. Reduce the blur to give that intensity. So looking at it, you could actually see that our ball is receiving light from this source, seeing that it's coming from this particular spot. So let's duplicate. You could actually increase the shadow, the intensity of the shadow, to show the strength of the light. You actually increase the intensity because the darker the shadow, the stronger the light that is falling on it. So to reduce this one, just work on yours and fine tune it. So yeah, this is basically mine. So I'm going to, for this one, I think I'll have to take color from my image instead. Take color from my image to form the light and the light source. Yeah. So the next one, this shadow seems too much. Let's make it softer by reducing opacity. And increasing the blur. So there goes the first one. So we're going to duplicate what's the next color? I think a similar color. I still feel this shadow is too intense. So let's just reduce it. Yeah. So this time let's go with purple. So yeah, went with purple. Depending on how I want it to look like, we could actually increase the darkness of the purple here. Right now, the shadow we already added is interfering with the color, so let's just pick our purple color here and then give it its own custom shadow. Then pick up a lighter purple here, then give it its own lighting, increase the blur a little bit. So that's for that one. So still feel I need to increase brightness coming from there. Anyways, so there's one big dark blue down here. So just gonna do that. Oh well, let's do color. Let's change the shadow. This one is far, so the light wouldn't be so strong. So let's just keep it this way. And For this, we're going to redirect the light. We're going to redirect the light and show that it's actually like coming from the top and not from the side. We're going to show the intensity of the light. Because it's facing forward, we're just going to use it a little here, just like that. Then bring one here and also redirect the light, showing where it's coming from, increase the glare. Let's do. That's the difference. So honestly feel these shadows are too heavy, or the shadows are just too heavy. So let's reduce the opacity to 50 because I actually wanted softer shadows. Just softer shadows. I won't have shadows at all. Softer shadows. So let's do color. Okay. Shadow. I have to redirect the angle the shadow is coming from. And the lights. Well, let's copy property. So let's create an orbit. So you already know an orbit is just an ellipse that is bent. So let's create an orbit. Those lines are going to add a stroke, remove the fill, give the stroke of white, maybe 2, then add linear to it because we want it to disappear at a particular angle. And let's give it lighter purple, then reduce opacity kind of. Then duplicate, shrink, drag it down. Let's make sure it goes to the back. Or we want it above this, or just want it at the back. And that's pretty much it. You could also always fine-tune your spheres, make alterations to the shadows, how dark you want them to be, how lighter, how softer, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this particular video. Thank you for sticking around. Always make sure you add shadows and lights based on where you are telling the viewers the light is coming from, and where it's actually where the shadows are. Where the lights are, the shadows will always be at the opposite direction to where the light is coming from. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for sticking around. See you on our next video.